Hello to all my beautiful viewers out there. Today, I'm going to be talking about, because we have to, because it's releasing today, I'm going to be talking about the upcoming collaboration between Antisocial Social Club and longtime collaborator Undefeated. Now, if you guys didn't know, if you've been living under a rock, I did cover a couple days ago that there will be an upcoming collaboration between Antisocial Social Club and, as I said, longtime collaborator Undefeated. Now, we went over the initial teaser for said collection. It featured a lot of heavy branding, showcasing the Antisocial Social Club logo, showcasing the Undefeated logo, and then it was done in what looked like kind of like a heat map colorway. It was done in heat map colors, showing off like basically Predator vision, like how the Predator looks and sees in that very iconic action film. Basically that. So what we went over in the previous video was basically talked about what I thought was going to come in this collection. I was assuming it was going to be basically a Antisocial Social Club Undefeated hoodie pack with heavily branded pieces, all colored in basically some heat vision colors. That's what I assumed. I mean, that's all going off the ideas of what we would get in this collection based off the announcement, which is just a black box with both brands and it done in a heat vision. So I assumed that was going to come from the collection because of what we saw in the announcement. I think I also guessed that there were going to be some shirts, as well. But that was it. I mean, I was like slightly thinking about that there might be some outwear, but I couldn't see there being any outwear, man. Like I was like, yeah, a typical Antisocial Social Club collaboration drop is usually like hoodie focused, shirt focused, long sleeve shirt focused, usually that, maybe some caps. If they're feeling nice, maybe some caps as well. But that's what I was anticipating from the collection, and now, thanks to Hypebeast, as always, they actually have an article covering everything in the collection. So, I thought the best way for us to actually view the collection, go over the collection, is to pop over to the Hypebeast article, as we always do, as we like to do on the channel, and see what Hypebeast has to say, and also have a look at the Hypebeast article, and see if my predictions were right, see if I actually guessed what was coming in the collection. Not that it took a genius to figure it out if I was correct or not, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I'll be pretty happy if I managed to actually guess what was going to be in the collection. And I'd be interested to see if there's any surprises in the collection as well. So, without further ado, let's hop over to the Hypebeast article and have a read and see what is happening. See, I told you, I guessed it. I mean, again, not that it took a genius to guess this, but I told you. The one thing that I didn't see coming, how I envisioned the Antisocial Social Club Undefeated hoodies with the heat vision, heat map coloring, was I imagined the Undefeated logo was going to be on the front. I haven't looked at the back of this hoodie, but I 100% assume that there's going to be an Antisocial Social Club logo on the back of it. But I didn't think they would go to the lengths of putting the branding down the sides of the arms as well. That was unforeseen, but you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm welcome with that. That's kind of cool. So it looks like we either have 14 pieces or we have the front and back of each piece, meaning we have 7 pieces in this little capsule. We'll have a look at all the pieces after we read the article, just in case the article has any extra news or details that they'd like to tell us. So let's have a look at what Hypebeast has to tell us today. So, Antisocial Social Club and Undefeated to drop end of year collection, featuring hoodies, t-shirts, and co-branded protein shaker bottle. I did not predict that. I did not see that coming in the once we saw the teaser image. I couldn't predict a protein shaker bottle. Those are those little bottles with the spiral thingy in the bottom of them, right? Like when you shake it, the spiral thingy like breaks up the powder or whatever you put in it. You can clearly tell I'm not a gym fitness guru over here, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We'll have to have a look when we dive into the collection. So, let's have a look what they have to say. So, after unveiling its Hot Wheels collaboration, Hypebeast, we covered other collections after the after the Hot Wheels collection. So I think you're a little bit behind on the most recent Antisocial Social Club collaboration. Definitely was not the Hot Wheels collaboration, but sure, I guess it was the last one you guys covered. But we'll roll with that. We're okay with that. Hot Wheels collaboration, complete with co-branded toy car. Antisocial Social Club has teamed up with Undefeated for a colourful collection just in time for the holidays. The largest range feature a variety of hoodies, t-shirts, beanies, and socks. Those are some accessories I did not see coming. I honestly thought caps were going to be included, but it doesn't look like we're getting any outwear besides hoodies. So I reckon there could be potential for like a cool little jacket or something like that. Antisocial Social Club is kind of just not keen on doing anything that isn't super easy to print and super easy to just ship out. I mean, not that their production and shipping times are world renowned for being amazing, but you know what I mean? Anything that requires a little bit more effort, they're kind of just like, nah, we're good. And I imagine that outwear like jackets and puffer jackets and, all that kind of stuff would take a lot more time to make and, get done versus a hoodie where you can just print something over the top of it. So that's my assumption on why they didn't decide to go a little bit adventurous here and do like outwear and things like that. But okay, whatever. As a playful addition, the brands have included a co-branded protein shaker bottle. They always do the weirdest accessories, Antisocial Social Club. Like with whenever they do collaborations or collections, they're just like, yeah, we'll do a couple, hoodies and clothing pieces, but we need something whack that gets people talking. Let's just do a co-branded protein shaker bottle that has nothing to do with the brands at all, but let's just do it anyway. Okay, Antisocial Social Club. I think it's just a talking point. I think they're doing it just so we talk about it, just so everyone on the internet talks about it. Everyone then goes over to their Instagram and complains about it. Like, oh, there you go. There's the protein shaker, and I bet you everyone in the 630 comments there are all like, ship my stuff. I bet you that's the comment section. I don't want to even look at that comment section at the moment. As the year comes to an end, Antisocial Social Club and Undefeated revamp staple silhouettes with boldly patterned branding, available in black, white, and green. Antisocial Social Club's hoodies sport co-branding and Undefeated signature 5 tally marks in a rainbow design, while a pink and green camouflage-like print adorns the logo and brand-heavy t-shirts. Okay, so we get something a little bit different for the t-shirts. I honestly thought Antisocial Social Club, being as lazy as they are, I honestly thought this was just going to get applied to all the shirts, and then bing bang boom, they've got their collection. But it's interesting to see that they went a little bit further this time and decided to do something a little bit different. This green camouflage-like print. So, I'm keen to see that. In contrast to the vibrant apparel, black beanies are embroidered with white tally marks and Antisocial Social Club in pink. Very typical, very typical. Rounding out the collection is a protein shaker bottle sporting distressed branding and pink and a bright pink lid. Very Antisocial Social Club there. A mixing ball accompanies the bottle. Oh geez. Okay, I was correct. It does have one of those. Yeah, okay. Check out Undefeated X Antisocial Social Club's latest gear in the gallery above. Dropping December 21st, the collection will be available worldwide on Antisocial Social Club's website at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Remember, you got to convert that to your time zone to find out when it drops. I think in Australia it's like 4 a.m., something like that. Yeah, it's like, it's super early in the morning. Classic Australia. We're always getting everything last. We're always getting it dropping in the morning. That's just how Australia is. So yeah, that was the teaser that I was talking about, and just from this teaser I assumed that it was just going to be a hoodie with this slapped on the back, this slapped on the front. But they did a tiny little bit more and slapped the branding down the arms as well. So that was a welcome surprise. I'm glad that they went a little bit further than what I thought they were going to do. This was unexpected, but also, like, when you think about it, I was like, yeah, Antisocial Social Club, they're weird. They're a whack brand. They're going to do something wacky like this, like it was going to happen. So we'll go through the whole collection, I suppose, and have a look at what they are releasing. So as I said, we've got the Undefeated logo on the front here, the Tally logo done in that heat vision. They're calling it rainbow, but it doesn't look like it's meant to be resembling a rainbow. It looks like it's more meant to be resembling like heat vision, like Predator vision, you know, that kind of thing. It looks more like that. It doesn't really look like a rainbow. It has a rainbow sort of colors, but I don't think it's meant to be rainbow themed. I think it's meant to be heat vision themed. But anyway, that's just how I feel. So we got the Undefeated logo done on the side here. Antisocial Social Club done in a not stereotypical Antisocial Social Club font. And I'm betting money. $200. Is Antisocial Social Club going to be on the back? Oh my god, wow, who would have seen it coming? It's just stereotypical. It's just stereotypical. I mean, mate, I'm saying that because as I showcased in the previous video, I have essentially the exact same hoodie as this, just missing the branding on the arms. And that's why I assumed that was going to happen again. We were just going to get exactly what I have, but in this color palette. But we got a little bit more. But that's not a surprise. That's not a surprise. I actually don't mind this hoodie because, I mean, okay, the downside is that if I wanted to pick up this hoodie, it's a little bit more expensive than what I would want to pay for an Antisocial Social Club quality hoodie. They usually run for, I did write it down, they do usually run for around about $88 US, a collaboration hoodie, which is around 128 Australian dollars when it's converted, and that's not including shipping. Now, I haven't actually, now to go on that, if I had to compare that price to another brand, compare it to my all-time favorite brand of this year so far, which is Der Schützer, or yeah, I think we're finally pronouncing that right, Der Schützer. They ask for all up, including shipping, 125 Australian dollars. 123 if Australia's what's it called? Conversion rate isn't trash. If our economy isn't burning to the ground, then it's a good day and it's 123 and not 125. But all in all, including shipping, they ask for $125, which again, bit expensive for a hoodie, but it's justified. I can't go on a limb and say because of the quality, because I don't know. I haven't received any of my hoodies yet, so I don't know if the quality's worth it. But I can imagine that the Der Schützer hoodie quality is going to be a lot better than the Antisocial Social Club quality, and it's at a cheaper cost. So this hoodie, as nice as it is, as much as I like the use of branding and the colors on top of the branding, I think it's just a little bit too expensive for me to be like, you know what, this is a must-have, I gotta cop this hoodie, you know? Like, this is going to come out 128 Australian dollars, and then that's not even including shipping. Shipping's going to be like 30-40 bucks USD, which means it's going to be like 180 probably, like close to, for me to buy just this hoodie. So if I was to buy something from this collection, I'd have to buy a few items just so the shipping doesn't cost a lot. So yeah, it's just a bit too expensive. I have nothing against the quality of Antisocial Social Club hoodies. Antisocial Social Club hoodies print on independent hoodies. Independent hoodies are a blank, they're a brand that prints blanks that other brands use to print their stuff over the top of. So the Travis Scott merch uses independent blanks, I'm pretty sure. Obviously Antisocial Social Club uses these blanks. A lot of brands do use these blanks, and I have nothing against them. I think the quality is quite nice. It's just that Antisocial Social Club does ask a little bit too much for what I want to pay for that quality. Now that I've been, you know, exposed to other brands and what other brands offer, Antisocial Social Club now to me feels just a little bit too expensive. Just a little bit too much. If it was reduced by like 20-30 bucks, then I would consider it more in the range where I'd be like, yeah, this is good. The worst part is though, is that if I decided to not pick up this hoodie, and then I decided to pick it up in the secondary market later, the retail resale stores resell it for ridiculous amounts of money, man. Like, they would sell this hoodie for like 260 Australian dollars. Like, it's a lot of money if I don't decide to pick this up from the retail market. So all in all, I have to make the decision if I'm just going to drop it all round, or if I'm going to pick it up at the start, cop that, you know, semi-expensive price tag, so then I don't have to cop it down the road where it's even more expensive. I just thought I'd bring that up because it's a very interesting decision. I just with so much dropping this weekend, and as it's coming closer to Christmas, I don't think I'll be going for this drop, but we should cover it anyway. We should go through everything. So obviously we get this black hoodie. I know I was rambling on there a bit too much about their pricing, but yeah, obviously we get this hoodie. Cool design. I like it in black because the use of the heat vision colors really pops over the top of the black hoodie. We'll dive into the other colors and see what's going on. So we've got black, looks nice on the back on the black. Ooh, white. That's a good change. I actually like this. I'm a big fan of white hoodies. A lot of people are afraid of white hoodies due to the idea that you'll spill something on it, ruins the hoodie, you have to get rid of it. But I like white hoodies. I think white hoodies definitely need to be worn by a lot more people. They're quite underrated. The color obviously doesn't pop as much over the top of a white hoodie, as you can see on the front. Oh, doesn't even show you on the back. Okay. You're going to assume that Anti-Social Social Club is printed on the back here, even though there's no images for it. The color doesn't pop as much on this hoodie, but it still looks really nice. I do really, really like it. To be honest, I prefer the black because the color pops a lot more, but the white's still really, really nice as well. You know how I feel about green. If you've been watching the channel for a while, green is a very, green is a grey area for me. I'm a very hit or miss guy on green. But this looks like a nice army green from the images. I would like to see how it turns out in person because the green is just, it could be really, really nice military green, or it could be very much like vomit green. The photo isn't the best representation of which green it will be. We'd have to see it in person. So I don't know if I want to play my cards on this. I think I would much rather go with the safer option of going with the black or the white here. So I think out of all the hoodies, I don't think there's another one. Yeah, it just goes into the shirts. Okay, so out of the hoodies, I would say that black is probably my favorite, moving down to white, and then moving down to the green. I mean, you guys may disagree. Let me know in the comment section below if you're a big fan of the green one, big fan of the white one, more so than the black one. Let me know how you feel in that comment section below, but for me, I'm really feeling the black one. Just works more with my aesthetic. I've got more pieces I can wear it with. It just hits that sweet spot that I'm looking for when I'm looking for an Anti-Social Social Club undefeated hoodie. So I think, yeah, the black one's definitely number one, the white one's number two, and green, unfortunately, you come last place, but that's okay. We'll move on to the shirts, see what the shirts have to offer. So this is the camo that was talked about in the article with a hint of pink. Now, the reason it has a hint of pink is because it's an Anti-Social Social Club collaboration. Anti-Social Social Club, the three colors they love to use the most is pink, is black, and is white. So, of course, there was going to be pink chucked into that camo somewhere there. Now, this looks really cool over the top of the brands here. There isn't much else going on. Oh no, that's kind of cool. Actually, okay, I like that a lot more. So this is quite simple, and I was kind of getting ready for this to just be printed on the back, but they've actually put in some thought and effort here and done a border with the Undefeated logo over the top. So Undefeated has two logos. It has the tally logo here with the 5 tallies, and it has this text here as well. I don't know what the font is called, but they have an Undefeated text logo as well. Personally, this is actually kind of a cool design for a shirt. This is actually kind of nice. With shirts as well, the shirts usually drop for around 48 USD with collaborations. It's hard to make that call with Undefeated though, because Undefeated might bump up the price of all these said pieces. Like when I said the hoodies are 88 USD for a collab, that's like a BT21 or a Hot Wheels collab. But with an Undefeated, I'm worried that Undefeated might just bump it up that little bit more. It's hard to make that call without actually knowing. So the shirts, the short sleeve ones, usually go for about 48 USD when it's a collaboration, which usually comes around about 70 Australian. That's about what I'd expect to pay for a collaboration or a more bougier brand shirt. So that's not too bad. I don't know what they printed on. I assume it's still the Undefeated. Independent blanks. I assume it's still the independent blanks. I don't own an Anti-Social Social Club shirt. A lot of their shirts just aren't for me. I'm not a huge branding guy on shirts. Shirts I think should have art or just be simple colors, nothing more than that. I like to have my pieces when the branding becomes heavy or the art becomes heavy, really focused on the outwear pieces like hoodies and jackets. So shirts, as you can see, I am wearing the Cause Unico ones, but it's really basic in design. I don't want anything too crazy. So Antisocial Social Club with its huge Antisocial Social Club branding on the back just isn't my thing when it comes to shirts. But moving on, this shirt is actually quite nice. I don't think I'd pick it up though. It's just that time of year where I'm just not looking to pick up an Antisocial Social Club drop, and I'm more focusing on the other things that are happening and releasing right now. So, yeah. As I said, Antisocial Social Club loves its white, black, and pink, and now they've chosen to do pink. I think the pink actually works really well with this branding. It doesn't pop as much on the black shirt here. As you can see, it kind of blends with the black shirt. But when you pop it on like a pink canvas, it pops. You can notice it. It's really like noticeable there. And same with on the back. It actually looks really good. Do they do it in a white? Because I think it could look really nice on a white shirt. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we're getting two shirts in either pink or black. I would say I think they should have done it on a white shirt. I think it would have looked a lot nicer on a white shirt. If they did white, it would have gone white, pink, black. But because they did no white shirt, it's going to go pink and then black, because the branding and the use of color doesn't pop as well on this black shirt, but on this pink one, it stands out, man. It stands out. And because this is a use of like a very lighter pink, not something like a hot pink, a lot of men stereotypically would be afraid to wear this color because it's pink. You know, you're born and raised to think that pink's a very feminine color, but because this pink isn't like a hot pink, you can easily get away with this being very acceptable. Not that I think that regardless if the pink was a hot pink or not, that you shouldn't wear it because you're a dude. Wear whatever the heck you want. Honestly, go for your life. It's you. Don't let the society or people that give you negative thoughts define what you wear. You wear whatever the heck you want, mate. But yeah, this pink, because it's very toned down, it's not as hot, you could very much easily wear it as a dude. Don't be afraid not to wear it because it's pink. Honestly, I got some pink stuff in my collection. It looks nice. Moving on, we've now got the beanies. The beanies here. I think that's all I really have to say about the shirts. There's not much else I really have to say about them. So we'll move on to the beanies. Very simple beanie. 5 tallies in white. I think it looks quite nice on white with the black beanie. And on the black, Antisocial Social Club. I'm going to estimate, because the caps usually go for the same price as a shirt, which is 48 USD, with a collaboration in mind. I'm going to say that the beanie is probably going to be the same, but I cannot confirm that because I don't have any other beanies to go up against to have a look at. So I'm going to assume that it's going to be 48 USD, but I could definitely be wrong on that. I could definitely be wrong on all the prices because remember, it's an undefeated collab, so it could be a little bit more expensive. Yeah, either way, beanie, because it's black and it's just got the branding on the front and the back, bing bang boom, it's easy done. You could wear this. This is a simple little clean piece. I would say that this is a very nice piece. It does exactly what I'd expect from a Antisocial Social Club undefeated collaboration, you know? Moving on, we've got the socks. Very much true to Antisocial Social Club's iconic color scheme. You got the black, you got the white, and you got a little bit of pink right at the tip there. Yeah, does exactly what I'd expect from the brand. It's got both branding, so because this shows the left side of the sock and then the inner side of the sock, I assume on this side it has Antisocial Social Club. Then if you flip over this side, it would have the Undefeated Tally logo on the other side there. That's what I assume. I like the black socks. I think they're actually quite nice. Obviously, you don't have to be concerned about the pink little bit at the end because, you know, slip on a shoe, this is all they're going to see. So you can have some branded socks there. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know what the sizing situation or the price situation would be on these guys, so you're just going to have to check at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Can I say the time zone? On December 21st, which for me, as I said, is actually December 22nd at like 3 a.m. You got to convert the time zone, guys, to find out when it drops for you. And it will drop on their online store, as we mentioned before. So it looks like we got a few more socks, though. Different color scheme here. I don't know if this color scheme is true to Undefeated. I don't know very iconic colorways or colors that Undefeated likes to use, so I don't know the inspiration behind this color. Either way, they haven't gone too bold where this would be too crazy for your standard bloke to wear. these are actually pretty cool. I like the idea of mixed match color socks, but the primary color that they use in this sock is white. So even though it's blue here and red there and it changes a little bit, I still think you could wear these very easily because the colors aren't too wacky and too crazy where the socks will look weird. But some people like weird and wacky socks, so you know what, go for your life, honestly. And then we got your protein shaker bottle. Here we go. So they've decided to use a green camo distressed color over the top of it all. I think it should have been done in a different color because it's going to look really weird, although I'm not factoring in the idea that this could be filled up with liquid and then it might be super easy to see once it's filled up with liquid, so that could be the case there. I was right! I know nothing about gym stuff, but there you go, it has the little shaky ball thingy in there. Okay, cool. Yeah, this collection's pretty standard. To sum it all up, to look at all these pieces, this is a pretty standard Anti-Social Social Club Undefeated collaboration. I say standard excluding this thing, obviously, but as I said, Anti-Social Social Club also likes to just drop some wacky accessories just to get the people buzzing, just to get the people talking, you know. Their recent collection, I think it was their fall winter collection, they dropped a bloody, what was it? It was a rice cooker. They dropped a rice cooker. I remember that. The internet remembers that. They did it for the exposure. That's how they do really good exposure and brand awareness, by just releasing these wacky accessories. Obviously, a lot of people have mixed opinions on Anti-Social Club, either due to their shipping time, shipping and manufacturing time, their costs to quality. As I mentioned, I'm becoming less and less of a fan, or, you know, a diehard fan, because, you know, the price to quality, just for me personally, is asking just that little bit too much. It won't discourage me from copying their stuff ever again. It just means that I'm a little bit more hesitant now. Like, unless it's a must-have piece, I'm gonna back away and probably be like, no, I don't need this, I'm alright. And these days I'm mainly focusing on like really expensive, really nice outwear, like peacoats and like, you know, trench coats and stuff. I really want some nice layering for winter when that comes around again, which unfortunately it's not, because I live in the land down under and it's just really hot right now. But yeah, all in all, this collection, it does exactly what I expected it to do between Anti-Social Social Club and Undefeated. It isn't really blowing me away. I expected everything except for the obviously the protein shaker here. It's all handled quite well. It has branding from both sides. It uses crazy colors that are true to Anti-Social Social Club's branding. And yeah, that's all I've really got to say about it, guys. But I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions. Are you going to be copying anything from this collection? Is there anything that you're super keen on now that you've got the images to have a look and, you know, browse through? I'll link the article in the description section so you guys can check it out and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know how you feel about this collection. I personally don't think I'll be going for it. I think it'll definitely be a miss for me, but it's pretty standard, pretty stock standard. Nothing really exciting here for me, but let me know how you feel about it, guys, in that comment section below. I've run out of breath. Well, not really. My mouth is just super dry from going on and on about it. But yeah, wow. Okay, I had a lot to say. About the collection. To sum it all up, it's exactly what I expected. There's no, you know, leaps and bounds in directions that would have made this collection something really stand out. It's just your typical, lots of branding, use of color on top of the branding. That's really about it. To some people, that's all they need. Honestly, some people are just like, you know what? That's exactly what I expected. To others, they would say the design's lazy. It's not what they're after. The brand sucks because that's all they're doing. Regardless, let me know how you feel about it. How I feel about it. Neutral. I'm not disappointed. I'm not too excited. Some of the pieces are cool, but I don't think I'll be picking up anything. But it was worth mentioning and worth covering on the channel for sure. I mean, I did the announcement. I covered the announcement, so we got to talk about the collection. Come on, guys, we got to talk about it. Let me know how you feel about this collection. Which are your favorite pieces? Are you going to be picking up anything when it drops on 8 AM Pacific Standard Time, December 21st? Is it a yes? Is it a no for you? Let me know how you feel in that comment section below, guys. Don't forget, like the video, share the video with all your mates, share it around, share it on social media. Thank you so much if you guys are. Don't forget as well, if you are not subscribed, I basically cover streetwear and sneakers almost every single day, guys. So if you want to stay up to date with everything that's coming out, you want to have a conversation about it on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much to everyone that has been subscribing recently. Wow, I'm shocked. I'm like, how could these people find what I have to say interesting? I'm blown away. But yeah, wow, yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for just clicking that button and watching along. You guys have been wonderful. That is it, though. That has been the Antisocial Social Club Undefeated collaboration. So until the next streetwear drop, until the next sneaker drop or sneaker announcement, I'll catch you later.